Chlorophyte Bullets are perhaps the most frequently used bullet in the entire game by far, as their strong and aggressive homing ability is vital for hitting the fast-moving bosses that Terraria offers, whilst preserving vital brain run time for dodging said bosses. However, this ability comes with two trade-offs, namely their cost and their damage. With a damage stat of 9, they have the second lowest base damage of any bullet in the game, and they also don't inflict any debuffs. Most people would be more worried about its cost though. At 1 Chlorophyte bar to 60 bullets, they are rather annoying to farm if you plan to use them constantly. In 1.4.1 though, Terraria was introduced to the only other homing bullet in the game, the Nano Bullet. Previously, this bullet was seldom used, since most difficult enemies in the game are immune to Confuse, the debuff it applied. But, in this new update, it gained a new ability, the ability to lock onto enemies after a bounce. Unlike the Chlorophyte Bullet, it has a rather high base damage value of 15, and since its ingredients are bought from NPCs, it is extremely cheap to craft. Due to this, many have speculated that this bullet could be a good alternative to Chlorophyte Bullets. However, as you might expect, this isn't exactly true. Even though they are able to home, their abilities are vastly inferior to that of the Chlorophyte Bullet. Nano Bullets are unable to correct their course after a bounce, meaning hitting fast-moving enemies is hard. If you're fighting a flying enemy, there's nothing to bounce your bullets off either, rendering this ability completely useless either way. Well, unless you aim down, which, why? The aforementioned damage bonus they have over Chlorophyte Bullets also goes away since Nano Bullets lose a third of their damage upon bouncing. And this isn't just a third of the bullet damage, this is a third of your total damage. This means the damage difference between the Nano Bullets post-bounce and Chlorophyte Bullets is already bad, but it only gets worse as your guns deal more and more damage. Look at that. So, what are these useful for then? Well, they're definitely still cheaper than Chlorophyte Bullets, so you can use them in situations where you don't want to use your more expensive bullets. They're also better in enclosed spaces such as the Jungle Temple or Hard Mode Dungeon, where the Smart Bounce effect can definitely hold its own near the level of true homing weapons. Of course, the Nano Bullet also inflicts Confused as well, which would definitely help here too, as most swarm enemies aren't immune to the effect. In the end, these bullets definitely can't replace the Chlorophyte Bullets, but they do serve their purpose. If you're out using spread weapons like the Tactical Shotgun or Chain Gun against them, these bullets will work out just fine. In the Hard Mode Dungeon, the Confused debuff applied by these bullets also might save you from a major headache. Of course, non-bullet homing options like the Snowman Cannon also exist, which are true homing weapons. But, if you really like guns, this is absolutely an option. Hello, if you're part of the 80% of my audience who aren't subscribed, I ask you to subscribe. Here's a video about a non-classed class in Terraria if you are interested. Either way, thank you for watching, and good day and goodbye.